Stretching deep under the city of Preston is an abandoned railway tunnel that even most locals don't know exists. And it connects to a disused railway line that's laid dormant for decades. Back in 1840, a railway was built to connect the village of Longridge to Preston. The railway would transport stone from the quarries of Longridge for onward travel to the south and to the port of Liverpool. It also served as crude transport for passengers. The original line terminated at a place on the outskirts of town called Deepdale Street, but in 1850 a branch line was built to reach the centre of Preston. To do so, 3 tunnels were dug, now simply referred to as Miley Tunnel. In this video, we visit Miley Tunnel, go underground and see what's left today. Look at this, you've got whole appliances. Yeah. That's appalling. So you can see the sorts of conditions that we're having to endure at ground level, but we just want to get into the air and just show you a bit of context for exactly where we are. Off to the left here is the original line that terminated at Deepdale Station. There's nothing left of the station today, as you can see from this aerial footage. And here off to the right you can clearly see the line that the new branch took into the centre of Preston. From the air it all looks relatively obvious, but at ground level you just simply wouldn't know that this was here. From this height you can even see the estuary leading out to the sea. It's all a far cry from what it looked like in 1929, that's for sure. Anyway, let's continue the exploration, shall we? Jesus. Got whole bins. You can see where people have been throwing things from the bridge above. Got caught in the tree branches. This is cool though. It's interesting actually, because whilst there's one railway line here, the bridge is double width. The bridge that we've just been through. The whole cutting feels double width, so I don't know whether it, when they built it, oh, hang on, that's stuck in my hair. Thanks dear. Whether they built it double width for expansion reasons. Yeah, very cool. Nature claiming the tracks back. Cool. Oh wow. The smell's changed as well, hasn't it? The smell of the oil and trainness. Wowzers, right, time to look at the brick arch. Oh, stunning. Oh, yes. That's amazing. Right, time to get some head torches on, I think.
Yeah, it's a little dark. How long is it?
Half a mile. There, there's yours. And see how these hold up.
Oh, and it again.
Oh. Now look at these.
What do you think that is?
I wonder if they built these for, workers, etc., and passengers. If there was a breakdown or a train coming, you'd just go. Wonder if there used to be in there like a safe zone, that sort of thing.
I don't know. It's quite wide, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think it looks like it would have had. It was built to take
tracks.
2 tracks. Yeah, even though only one.
It's weird how one's still very much intact and the other's non-existent
Yeah,
now.
yeah, completely.
I didn't think.
Go on.
I haven't got my brolly.
You tunnel jizz brolly.
Can you hear a train coming?
Yeah, there's another of those.
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually hear.
Yeah.
Oh my word. I mean, they say the tunnel is haunted and,
Say it's haunted.
yeah, there was a tragic accident. I put the date up, I can't remember. I think it was 1866, something like that. And a 15-year-old girl was on the train, and as it passed through what was Deepdale Station at the time, she fell out of the carriage.
Oh.
And she was dragged under the train's wheels, and
no.
needless to say, you don't survive that sort of thing. So
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There's a gorgeous little curve here on the bridge. It's that bridge on the tunnel. Really graceful curve.
What was she called?
I shall post up.
I was going to call
Margaret, I think.
Margaret.
I think her name was Margaret.
Are you here, Margaret?
You'd absolutely wreck yourself if a female voice came back.
It'd be cool though, wouldn't it? Do you believe in ghosts?
Hmm?
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't really know. I'm not sure. I don't disbelieve, like some people like, no, it just can't happen, doesn't happen. Not that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I believe something. There is something.
So when the original line was built, believe it or not, they used gravity to get the trains from Longridge down to Preston, and then horses to pull the empty carriages back up. But when the new branch line was built, they converted to steam trains. We think that's the sooty deposits that we can see on the ceiling here. We've no sense of how far into the tunnel we are. Wow, that shopping trolley's been in for a while, hasn't it? Look at that. That's like that's been down in the sea.
Off again.
Oh yeah, look. what's the deal here then? It suddenly got wider, miles taller. I wonder if that was, and this is a road above us or something.
Would we not be able to hear?
We think the tunnel would have entered a clearing of some description here, so what we're sort of standing in is well, would have been fresh air with nothing above us, but since then a road's been built and effectively you've now got one longer tunnel. On checking Google Earth, we think this actually might be North Road, which is one of the main arteries into the centre of Preston.
I don't think he was. Suddenly we've got some daylight again.
Are these tracks wide, or is it just because we're really close to them and it's not a perspective you normally see the train track?
Yeah, I think it's...
Do they look wide to you?
I think it's the latter. I think, well, they do look wide, but I think it's just because you don't get down at this level on a train track, do you? Looks like structural engineers have been here. There was talk about them actually potentially reopening this line or utilising this for something else, some sort of transport system. So I think the engineers must have been in just checking whether what's left is usable.
+5.
+5.
+5.
There you go. Somebody who's into trains.
It's an 8 on 1.
Sue with all of this knowledge.
Yeah, +4.
Somebody post up, somebody message. What do all these numbers and codes mean? Oh wow, yes. Look at this. Car door. Not quite sure what it's for, but there you go, got a car door. Oh, look at the size of those timbers, they're huge. Absolutely monstrous.
Look at that little... Oh, is that where the old things were? Have they just taken some out?
There was something there, wasn't there? Much smaller beams by the look of it, because the recesses.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these monstrous things.
That looks like a decent tyre.
Yeah, space saver. Don't quite know why you'd throw that away. There you go.
You wanted to say so some space.
Let that one go.
Obviously, seriously, I've watched where you're off.
Yeah. This is all stuff that people in these flats here have been throwing out.
Pardon?
I think this is all stuff that people in these flats have been throwing out. Right, we have some water. Obviously, we've absolutely no idea how deep this is. So, I suppose we start on the train track. That's raised, isn't it? So that's probably a good start. Yeah. Watch out for holes, dear.
Yeah.
Like that one. Yeah. Yeah, we're not far off. We're not far off. You can feel the pressure difference on your boots, actually. Quite as close. Yeah, I'm going to say we're not getting through that today. It just keeps getting deeper, but annoyingly, it then looks shallower as you get out, but you've obviously got to get out. Now then, so there's been some lighting rigged up in here. Just spotted this as we've walked out. Put the camera, the light on as well. So there's been some lighting rigged.
Historical landmark.
Back into the darkness we go.
It's funny just hearing gentle thuds and things from above. As life goes on above your, you know, bit above your head.
No one knows we're here. Yeah, I don't like tunnels. And it is
It's definitely a tunnel.
like when you're in the middle, you just can't see light, can you?
No, you can't.
At either end.
We'll turn the lights off in a minute and we'll show you. But it's interesting actually.
We'll get in properly first.
The sleeper's actually worn away or rotted away.
This might be a really good question. If they wanted to, like, get this railway running again.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's a bit of work to do. I realise that. But like, can you just like use these? Even
Yeah,
though
why
they're
not?
all like,
Yeah, assuming that track design hasn't changed. Yeah.
I mean, I know they look a bit not pristine, but they're still like sturdy and there's no. Like, they're not going anywhere, are they?
No. And we built things properly back in the Victorian era, which is the era for this tunnel. Not like now, where you cut corners just to get things down to a cost. You know, whatever this needed to be of the correct quality and strength it got. That's how we did things back
It's
in the
like
day.
it's not just the effort of making the tunnel, is it? It's like all this lot had to be brought in and
Yeah.
laid, and
Yeah. Yeah.
there's a lot of materials for this line.
Yeah, there is. We should have done a count of all the sleepers, but
See how long?
there's an
How
awful.
do you do these rails then? Because they'll. I can't see it breaking. Is that? Or is that not? I don't really know anything about making railways.
Well, there will be, won't there?
Well,
It wasn't forged on site. That's smelling very trainy again, isn't it? There we go. Yeah.
quite long though, aren't they?
And then there's a strengthening piece, isn't there, here?
Yeah.
Where they're like, and then some massive bolts,
You've got double voltage.
double voltage.
Right, as Sue says, we're proper in the tunnel now, so we're going to do lights out.
Oh, I don't know if I dare.
Here we
Can I
go.
stand next to you?
You can.
Wait. Let's check there's nobody coming. That's enough.
Oh dear. Sue the adventurer.
Yeah, looks like they're doing some patching, haven't they?
It's quite a bit more modern brick than these. You can hear the rumbling again here. Oh, it goes right under there. You can see right down.
On both sides.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I can see on my side, so.
I think that's rats.
Yeah. I'm surprised you wouldn't. Sue was just making the point off camera that, ironically, a train station to and from Longridge would probably be justified in modern times, but the irony being that it was the buses that killed off the railway line here. When buses came along, people used those instead of the trains. Now, I don't know, travelling by train would be considered to be the nicer, better option, wouldn't it?
Do you know, people
Yeah,
are
sorry,
disgusting,
aren't
aren't
they?
they?
Aren't they?
Absolute pigs.
Absolutely no need.
Look.
Yeah, I'll just take an old toilet and just throw it over the bridge. Suitcases, gas bottles.
That's a pair of shoes here, right?
Nice pair.
You know what? obviously they're filthy now, but they're actually in good condition, aren't they? Like the
Yeah.
heels aren't worn or anything.
Yeah.
Your size.
I'll pass even if they are.
Oh,
V8 baby. Oh, gorgeous.
wonder what nested in there.
Yeah.
It's not the.
A bicycle.
It's not the nicest place to build your nest, is it?
No.
I suppose you don't really get bothered.
No.
Apart from a bit of like if you can see the rubbish coming.
Timber.
It's a bit late now, but there's a brolly there.
Looks like it's already been covered in tunnel jizz, that one.
That's had more than just tunnel jizz on it, hasn't it? It's had additional jizz.
Shocking.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's just... And I don't use that word lightly either. It's just a shock how skanky some people are.
Oh, these wires.
Yeah, notice how they've been stripped of wire.
Yeah.
So presumably the metal merchants or whoever had the wire out and they've thrown the plastic. If you ignore all the rubbish and just concentrate on the bridge, it's quite graceful. It is hard to ignore the rubbish. Yeah, so the brickwork on the... It's all angled, isn't it? Well, it's angled.
But it's straight in the middle.
No, I don't think it is actually. No, I think it's angled all the way, isn't it? It's just...
Is that not a straight line now?
No, I don't think so. It's very nice. Done a very good job. Well done, Victorian people.
Yeah, really lovely.
So we're wondering actually if this was a platform. You see that we're on the sort of track. Mind you, the track's there to the left, isn't it?
Yeah.
Interestingly. So the track's behind all this undergrowth. But this raised section, this very much looks like a platform, doesn't it? We've subsequently unearthed this image here, which very much suggests that there was a second line. It's hard to believe in some respects because there's just no evidence of it. There isn't a single sleeper, there's no metalwork, there's just nothing there, but everything looks like it's 2 tracks wide. Somebody's got something amazing planned for dinner tonight. There's a absolutely fantastic whiff of curry just wafting over the tracks. Nom nom nom. Properly homemade, you can smell it. It's different to takeaway curry. Oh, poor thing. Hello, Doris.
Alright.
How are you doing?
Let's go get another one to stand on. Right. Probably got a little bit of a problem.
Little Miss Moffat.
It's a long way down. Carry!
Come on, dear, I'll give you a lift.
Carry!
Grab hold of my back. Here we go.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. So right back at the start of the video, you might remember me saying that the tunnel was to connect 2 railway stations, Magdalen Street and Deepdale Station. This is Magdalen Street. You just faintly see the train tracks crossing over from the left hand side of the screen to the right hand side. Smart. And just down there we've got the continuation of the train tracks going off in that direction. So this right here is exactly where we would have come out of the tunnel had it not been flooded. When my wellies reached depth capacity, it was under this grassy area here that I was standing. It was so cool to think that nobody knew. Today the hustle and bustle is mainly students, but back in the day this was a very busy area. This would have been full of coal depots and train sidings. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. Got to say, when we set up Explore the UK and the new channel, we weren't really expecting to get into abandoned railway tunnels under busy city centres, but it's been a real pleasure to film this one. So if you did enjoy it, please thumbs up, please hit the like button, and if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. It all helps the channel, and we've got some cracking videos coming very soon. Catch you on the next one.